welcome back. No, you haven't missed a part. Mission's brother wouldn't show up on Tatooine, so I sort of explored a little bit or whatever. I just went to the Yavin station. Yeah. I went back to Tatooine, still wasn't there, and I remembered that there's also like a side quest involving Jolie. So that's why we're here on MANAAN. If you remember, a few parts back, forget which planet it was on. I think it was Korriban, where one of Jolie's old buddies came up to him and said that a friend of his had been arrested or whatever on MANAAN. So that's why we're here. And of course why we've got Jolie with us. So yeah, let's explore, shall we? I haven't uploaded what I'm trying to say. I haven't leveled up, is what I meant to say, in between parts, so you haven't missed anything. Yeah.
Got something on you. You got yourself a fast little ship? I forgot what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
Yeah.
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing? I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a panther.
Hey.
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vix was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
I've never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall. I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring. Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fella, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand. Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. This could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway, finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you? What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Well, that was different.
Got something?
Yeah.
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. To become a murderer now, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
I hope this isn't a particularly long quest. I think I know where we're going, I'm not quite sure. I think it's this way. I could be wrong, but well. Somehow I don't think this is the right one. No, we've gone the completely wrong way. As far as I know. Seems to be.
Yes? Ready?
Hurry up. Haven't got all day.
Yes?
Guess it's this way then. Yeah, I think this is it.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the SELKATH mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the SELKATH courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the... Got something on...
We can't go into here, can we?
I hear there's going to be a heavy meteor shower in the Coruscant system this year.
Huh.
Last time this...
I'm gonna save.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it?
Okay. Let's talk to this judge.
Kiodros Sesjanande, Kiodros Demonski.
And let's talk to this judge. Sorry.
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change. You said it, not I.
Okay. If I could get to them, let's talk to these two judges briefly.
The Republic believes in justice, as do you. We just want Sunry to be fairly treated, that's all.
Huh. Okay. So a few of them are sort of biased or leaning more towards the Sith. So, yeah. Guess it's now time to go and talk to Sunry.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Sunry's... he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman. I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
As they all keep saying.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real...
And you need?
I never realised I'd already been recording for like 21 minutes. Ooh. I see how much I can get done. I kind of don't want it to go over half an hour. We'll see.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Let's talk to him then. If I don't end up walking into a cage.
What? Sure.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Summary. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the SELKATH seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. When I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man.
True.
My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you! Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene?
Exactly.
Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the SELKATH, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my... Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. SELKATH already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with off-worlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can... Very well. I suppose there is still much. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the Warden we're ready.
I hear you've been appointed as... Find the...
Yeah.
Yes?
What? Yes?
Sort of debating whether just to upload this trial whatever all in one, you know, just to get over with, so I'm not sort of faffing about. Yeah. I think this is the right one, yeah.
What?
Yes?
Come on, hurry up. Haven't got all day.
Yes?
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. The Sith woman, Alasa,
I'm gonna skip
rented a
through
room
this
in
so
the
you can
hotel.
read over
An
it.
hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the... No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or what. That's a lot of money. Maybe I could do something for you then. All right, I'll do it. I'll tell the SELKATH that he left before the shot went off. But this is our little secret. If you try and turn me in for lying, I'm making sure you come with me.
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the SELKATH don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything else you wanted? There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Bluepore. Seems like a really dirty... Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims don't know anything about anything else. Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. Well, okay.
Time to talk to them then.
You with the SELKATH? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Bluepore in the hall by Alasa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alas's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with her damn antics usually. Yes, she rented a room every week or so. Coincidentally, it was right about the same time that Sunry would show up. They didn't seem all that discreet. I'm not saying that, what they didn't. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but...
Okay. Talk to Glupor. It's weird how Glupor gets his own sort of voice acting, if you will. Like he's different to the other Rhodians. I don't know why that is. Well, I guess it's not completely new voice acting. They're just adding in Glupor here and there.
Kun mulira slimo poi wanga kun makatong abang sinchan lupor ninong kiri lupor kiwa aita kan kicha na SELKATH. Lupor nipo mulira lupor sha lupor pampa ki mulira kun king lupor chachopa si chawa wish kun lupor agra shak kan kicha unyoman kami SELKATH mama jikon na lupor ag inkotune Lupor no molira, shuna molira, tompa no kun, no neck.
Okay. Should I try talking to him again?
You again? I was in my room, but you... Yeah.
Got something.
Wait.
What? What?
I think that's all we're gonna get.
You're the one. What?
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunry murder trial. This case is not at all what it appears to be. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Alasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the Witch. And if you take my advice, what if you heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
I'm gonna split it here. I think I might upload 2 parts of this, so like it's all there for you if you want to watch it. So it's all done, yeah. So I'll upload 2 videos today. How does that sound? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this part, and I'll see you for the next part. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, comment, favourite, share and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.